Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to make the Riptide scarf. I'm making this because someone recommended that I make a scarf to match my Riptide beanie. So I'll give the link to the Riptide beanie here, and if you want to make that, make the scarf to go with it, then I recommend to make it just like I'm going to show you in the tutorial. That way all the riptides will be facing the right way. But if you want to make this style scarf not to match the beanie, you have an option to make it the long way. So I recommend chaining about 150 or however long or short that you want it. And then you can do the same pattern but going the long way of the scarf. But for this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do this effect on the scarf. So what you need is a 5mm hook or a size H hook for the US and some warshed weight yarn. If you're making this with the Riptide beanie, I recommend using the medium warshed weight yarn, size 4 ply for the US and 10 for Australia. And if you're not making it for the beanie, just on your own, you can make this with 8 ply yarn if you like, or a 3 ply yarn for the US. But if you've made the beanie, I recommend using the same kind of yarn for both. So what you need, first off, make your slip knot, leaving yourself a bit of tail so that you can work it into the scarf later, or you can add it as part of a fringe later if you plan on using it, if you plan on adding fringe or tassel. But if you leave a little tail here, then it's going to be difficult to hide. So it's best to start your slip knot here. Now, I'll get a little closer. Now to start off, you want to chain 22. Also, if you have a little marker, if you're a beginner, I recommend getting another color piece of yarn or something like that, because you need to mark your first stitch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Now to begin, we want to skip the first 3 chains and do a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And these 3 chains that you're skipping now will be the first, counted as the first stitch, and this double crochet will be counted as the second. The chain 3 can be kind of difficult to see. 1, 2, and 3. And you may forget to do a double crochet in it in round 2. So I recommend going in through that top of the 3rd chain, and putting a marker there to remind yourself that that is a stitch. Just like that. Now, that's 2, and you need a total of 20 stitches, so continue down your chain for the remainder 18 stitches, and at the end you'll have, count to make sure at the end you have the 20 stitches you need. And I'll see you when you get to the end of your row. Okay, I just got to the end of my row, and at the very end of your row, you want to chain 1 and turn. Now, the very first and very last stitch of your round, you will always do a double crochet. So the first stitch, I'm doing a double crochet. Now, for all the middle stitches here, you're going to be doing a front post double crochet. So you want to go in and grab that post and do a double crochet. And again, go into your next stitch, grab up that post and do a double crochet. Go in, push that post forward, and just use that as your stitch. Instead of going in through a regular stitch, you're just grabbing up your post. And like I said, you're going to continue to do this to your very last stitch, where you will do a double crochet. So I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, I'm coming up to my last 2 stitches here. And remember, you have your marker here, marking that top stitch. You want to do a double crochet in this top of the chain 3. Now you can remove your marker. Okay, now chain 1 and turn. And see, you can start to see this effect starting to happen. So you chain 1 and then you do a double crochet in this first stitch. And then again you're going to go in using the second post of the row and start your front post double crochets. And then when you get to the very last stitch of this round, again you do a double crochet. Okay, I've come to my last stitch of the row. Make sure that you go under both stitches of the loops of the stitch and do a double crochet. Then again you want to chain 1 and turn. And now you can see on this side and this side both have a line, or will have a line. This side here has it down here at the bottom. But now you're about to do it and it's about to start on this side too. This side already has 2. And eventually you're going to get it both sides looking just like this. It's just that simple. And that's it. That is how you make the Riptide scarf. I hope that this has been helpful and easy for you to understand. And I'm going to have this pattern on my site if you need pictures and stuff. And that's it. Please, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and share this video. It helps me out so much. And if you're a first-time watcher, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.